Now, the BBC has learned that up to 70% of donations sent to displaced families in Syria via TikTok are being taken by the social media platform itself. Middlemen give vulnerable families, including dozens of children, access to phones and accounts so they can live stream for up hours at a time, begging for digital gifts. The results come from a BBC investigation. Hannah Gelbart explains.
Send me gift! Send me gift! Send me gift! For a like.
They're asking for help, for follows, for gifts. This is a new trend on TikTok. Working with BBC Arabic, we found more than 300 TikTok accounts posting these kinds of videos, with viewers sometimes spending more than $1,000 an hour in total on gifts. The idea behind TikTok gifts is to reward creators for interesting content. These gifts are bought with real money and can cost up to $500. The gifts are converted to a virtual currency that you can withdraw as cash. But how much of that goes to the families? And how much does TikTok take for itself?
You can see there's a pattern. The children seem to be saying the same kind of things. They're asking for likes and gifts. And if you listen closely, sometimes you can hear there's a voice off camera actually telling them what to say.
We asked a local journalist to visit a camp in northwest Syria. Mona lives here with her 6 daughters. They go on TikTok for 2 or 3 hours at a time, several times a day. She's saving up to pay for medical treatment for her daughter Sharifa, who's blind.
I tell them about my life in the camps and how we lost our home, and about my daughter's situation so that people will support me.
Hamid also lives in the camp and is known as a TikTok middleman. He sold his livestock to buy a phone and now works with 12 different families, setting up their accounts, filming and withdrawing their earnings. He says most of the gift's value is taken by TikTok before it even reaches his account.
The lion is the biggest gift. It's worth $500, but by the time it reaches the money transfer shop, it's only $155.
TikTok wouldn't tell us how much commission it takes on gifts in the app.
Wow.
TikTok, you are dead wrong for that. These people are already suffering. Your app, I imagine TikTok makes billions.
Yeah.
It must make trillions even. I imagine it makes a ridiculous amount. The lion is worth 500 and you almost took the entire thing.
Yeah. That's about 90%, no?
That's an absurd amount of money. I thought YouTube was bad with the monetization, but that is a whole other level.
That's a lot.
I mean, these people already don't have anything and they're having to dance around on camera for gifts, which is already, I imagine, it's quite degrading. I feel bad for them. And, you know, they don't live in very good conditions. And TikTok it.
Yeah, but TikTok's not looking at who's creating it and what they've got and what they're putting out. They're just doing that as a basic whole to anybody who's trying to make money off of it.
It's
but
just
that's
a
big
bit
percentage that they're taking. They're not even taking half. They're not even taking 10%, 20%. They're taking like the bulk of it.
OnlyFans gives you a better deal.
So we decided to check for ourselves. We asked local journalist Mohammed to go live from an account in Syria and sent him 106...
I'm not saying that these women should go on OnlyFans, by the way, just to clarify. I'm not advocating for any burqa OnlyFans or hijabi OnlyFans. I'm not Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, you gotta be careful what you say online.
I'm not Mia Khalifa. I don't support that bullshit.
Dollars, around £90 in gifts from another account. Then he went to withdraw the money. From the $106 in gifts we donated, TikTok took 73. That's almost 70%. The money transfer shop charged a further 10%. And people like Hamid, who provide the phones, take a cut of what's left. So from those $106, our Syrian family would have just $19. And often the families we spoke to get much, much less. In a statement, TikTok said that this type of content is not allowed on their platform, and they would strengthen their global policies around exploitative begging. A charity that works in the camp told us it could help support these families as an alternative to making money from TikTok live streams. But there are still hundreds of families going live from camps in Syria every day. And the lion's share of the money donated lines the pockets of TikTok itself. Hannah Gelbart, BBC News.
That's the thing though about this whole TikTok thing. Like anyone who's doing it is essentially just begging for money online. Same as the Twitch streamers as well. Like, you know, the girls that you've shown me doing it before.
What I don't understand is TikTok says this content's not allowed, yet they take the bulk of the money. If the content wasn't allowed, you wouldn't allow any of the money to come through.
And you wouldn't really be making much money. Well, they'll be making money, but these people are actually putting money into TikTok's pocket as well from doing it. So
yeah, these poor families who are already disenfranchised, they don't really have much. They live in terrible conditions. Their country is war-torn. They're basically forgotten by the world, have found a way to make money without really harming anyone. I can't imagine of a situation where anyone is being harmed in this. And TikTok not only takes the bulk of it, but they're saying it's not allowed. So why are you taking the money then? This is some of the scummiest shit I've seen in a long time. Life is so hard in other parts of the world that it's to the point where people have found a way to make money through TikTok for essentially begging for gifts. And even that, these families have next to nothing. Some of them have diseases, they've got, you know, infections, no money, no food, barely any clothes on their back. They live in tents or camps under, I'm assuming, bad conditions of the weather, and TikTok takes their money and on top of that tells them you can't do it either. This is an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
TikTok, you clean your act up, man. I mean, I already don't trust the website. It's already... I can't say that on here.
Yeah. But at the same time, it is good that people do have a platform where they can just make money by just sitting on a live stream, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, if people want to... I mean, they allow these women, these Twitch streamers and, you know, these e-girls to basically coerce young boys into donating money to them, donating their parents' money. Because you know a lot of people on Twitch are underage and they've got their parents' bank cards. Let's not pretend like we don't know that's happening. And Twitch and TikTok, they're happy for that to happen, but they're not happy for people who genuinely need it to not be harming anyone. They are begging, but they're not harming anyone. And people are willingly donating to them. And then you're taking 70% and then on top of that saying, you also can't do it. This is the most full of shit bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is ridiculous. This is scummy. It's inhumane. And TikTok, like, come on, man. I'm assuming we put this up on TikTok. They'll probably take it down because we're chatting shit about them. But I don't give a shit, man. That is some scumbag behavior.
I won't use this clip.
No, put it on there. They can suck themselves. That is ridiculous, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. Those people that already don't have anything. It doesn't surprise me. Like, these big corporations, these social media websites, Silicon Valley, they're godless. They're soulless. They don't care about people. We're just cogs on a wheel. We're just numbers to them. To know, TikTok is aware because they made a statement. To know these people out there suffering, and that's your response. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing I could say that would be nice about this situation. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything at all. You can probably imagine what's going through my head.
You know.
Yeah, we can cut it because I'm gonna say something real nasty in a second.